Hiya, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I've last been on the bike. She's been sitting in the garage, absolutely disgusting since the last trip to Honister Pass, which if you haven't seen it, get it watched. It was the last long trip of the year, like I said, so um, tried to get in as many trips as I could this year since getting the Bonneville. So I got her in March, and I'll be honest with you, a few people actually message saying, "Have you managed to get like a private plate? It looks so cool. It's got your name on it." But I'll be honest with you, I got the bike from Triumph in Newcastle, and Liam, who's there, messaged me on the day. Well, it was like a couple of days beforehand, saying we managed to get you a plate that's pretty much your name. So I've actually been able to get like a private reg without the extra cost. So result. Anyway, um, yeah, so I just want to say, like, obviously a big, huge thank you to the support and obviously people who are interacting with my YouTube channel because when I first started it back in July, I had absolutely no idea that it would kind of blow up the way it did. And I'm not just been saying that to be cocky because I genuinely started my channel, like, the first video you'll see um, has like 20,000 views, and when I put it up, like, I had 25 subscribers, I think, and I had like maybe a few views on my first one, and then within about 4 or 5 days, like, I remember being at work, and I literally went on YouTube because I thought I'll watch a video on my break, and when I went on it, there was like loads and loads of comments and subscribers, and I was like, I think somebody's hacked my account because at that point I had no idea how YouTube worked, right? Anyway, I clicked on it. I was like, wow, these people are like actually on my video. At that point, I had like 6,000 views on my first one. I was like, that is insane. What the actual? So from that point onwards, I literally just started putting up my little trips. I mean, beforehand, between March getting the bike and July, so that's my CCTV. By the point I got the bike in March and July, I obviously had quite a lot of road trips, a lot of day trips out and about. Um, So, I mean, I'll put out some pictures of that, and but it was literally just like around locally. Like, I didn't know the area very well, and I was just like, okay, let's get out and about. But it was July that I went up to Glencoe, and I had my first proper trip, first proper experience anyway. Um, so yeah, I'm literally just doing this video here for like a recap of the year, which I thought would be a good idea because it's kind of like you can see like the progress of like how I've grown as a person as well, like my confidence. Because at the start I was like, right, I just want to like go on trips and just experience it. Like, I had never, well, I had bikes before, but I never really went really that far. Um, and so obviously, like, I'm learning a lot more about the bike. I'm also learning more about like the gear, obviously all the modifications you can get for the bike, different chips that are designed for like bikers. So I mean, we all start from somewhere, right? So I feel really bad for neglecting Bonnie. I mean, you just have to look at our chain and you're like, yeah, that's not good. Um, but yeah, I've got all my products sitting lined up. So I've got my disc brake cleaner because I did notice that there is a little bit of squeakiness. So I'm going to use that for the first time. I've got my chain lube, and I know that obviously wax is probably better in the winter, but that's all I have to hand at the moment. Got my chain cleaner. I actually have my roll on as well for the back wheel because I don't have a standard centre stand. Um, Obviously the muck off cleaner. Got the GT85, which was recommended by loads of people, which gives it that lovely finish at the end, nice and shiny. And then I've got my oil. I'm going to check the oil. Already have, obviously a few months back, but I'll check it again. Check the radiator fluid. Um, and I've got some. Oh yeah, I've got like a microfiber sponge rather than a normal one, which I thought was giving it some faint scratches. And a shimmy shoe. So yeah, I'm gonna get her cleaned up first. Yeah, I've got a thing about keeping my chain clean. Now, there is a reason behind that, and not only because it looks good and healthy, but when I had my 125 many years ago, I had my chain replaced and it was a knockoff, shall we say. I was travelling from Livingston back to Falkirk, and on the way back, if you know the roads, if you know the area, it was like sort of back roads anyway, and I had left work and my chain came off. All I heard was sparks, and it was scary because when I had to stop the bike, I thought, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what am I going to do? I had no signal on my phone, but luckily there was a car behind me when it happened. She actually turned around, came back, and was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And she was really, really helpful. I had like no signal on my phone, like I said, and she was like offered her phone. I had to contact like RAC, and I remember waiting for hours, just for me, my wee 125 at the side of the road, just waiting for recovery. Uh, I'm sure I've still got a picture of that when it was uplifted, and that's the first time I've ever used recovery. And so forever that will be implanted in my brain. I need to be really careful. This is a recap, like I said, of the year, and I hope you enjoy it. I've come to Cranlanach, and from this point on, the road is closed between here and Glencoe. So I've spent the last hour trying to decide on where I'm going, which direction, because it's going to take me around 3 hours, three and a half hours between here and Glencoe. Now I have to go the opposite direction, so that'll be towards Oban and up the coast. There's been buses stuck on the corner, camper van, trailers, and it's just been complete havoc. So anyway, I've made a decision. I'm still going to head to the same campsite. I'm going to go across to Oban, head up the coast, and then hopefully it's not too late when I get there.
Sorry, I'm just looking at your bike. That is an excellent bike. How long have you had it for?
I've only about March time I got her.
Yeah?
I had one before, but I had to get rid of it. But yeah,
Oh really?
It's pretty much done now.
What's your thoughts on the T100 or the T120?
Well, I was kind of swaying between the both of them, but the reason I went for 120 was because of the cruise control and a few other extras.
Okay.
And I thought I've used it a couple of times coming up here. So
yeah, where have you come from today?
So I live in Newcastle now.
All right, okay. So you've come up that far to here.
Yeah.
Good old journey on it. Yeah.
I know, my wrists are sore. I'm like. This is not good. I'm not enjoying this. I can't stop worrying about my tent flying away, the bike falling over. If I put earplugs in, I won't hear. Jesus Christ. Just look at that view. Can't believe I just managed to come up that. Oh my lord, see if somebody was coming the other way, I would probably die inside. Oh, I'm so nervous. Like, just go, 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 go. Keep the revs high, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh my lord! Keep going, keep going. I did not realise it came up this far. Oh wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. I'm scared. I am scared. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm relying on this current front to move everyone out of the way. Oh no, it's just me. The most surreal thing just happened. I was speaking to a couple of guys who were up at the Yorkshire Dales last week when I was up there. So I don't know if you remember, I had mentioned that I had been riding behind a group who, one of them actually stopped to see if I was alright because I'd stopped at the side of the road. Anyway, they were like, "Oh, didn't we see you last week?" And I was like, "How strange! Like, how of all the places to see me, like, would be here today." Oh wow. Very smooth. Sheepies. The temperature's definitely dropped over here. I think it's around 4 or 5 degrees less than Newcastle. But I don't care. Whoa! Just had one of those lovely moments that you get when you, I don't know, one of those moments where you kind of just take it in and you just think, like, you know, life could really get any better than this. Oh, that was a bump in the road. Right guys, I've just got some fuel and my clock says 3,000 miles, so hey, celebrations. Hi Bobby. Yeah. See ya. Oh yeah, I do like to stand up every now and again. Just stretches the ass cheeks a little bit, doesn't it? When you've been sat for a little while or you're cold, it's just nice. This is so cool. Just think all of this is covered most of the day. And you know that there's a road underneath, it's just insane. No off-road driving. I don't think I'll be doing that on the bike. I'll get stuck. I saw someone admiring the bike there. Guys, you'll never guess what I've done. I've been a tourist, haven't I? I've done a schoolboy error, as they call it. I have come along to Chillingham Castle and it's closed, and I think it's due to the season, it's only open till October. Um, so yeah, this is as far as we can actually go up to the castle, which is a little bit annoying, but hey ho. Why is my light coming on and not going off? Let's have a look. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I just caught that on camera. So it's my fuel beams. Oh no. Oh no, I'm such an idiot. Wow. Okay, I'm sure we've all been there. Let's see if I get as wet as last time. Ah, my feet are soaked. Oh, check out my foot. Oh, you can go all the way up there. That's insane. Wow. Oh wow, look at this view. That is insane. Oh wow. This is stunning. I can't believe I've never been this way. I've been all around it, every road around Honister Pass, but never actually through it. This is unreal. Wow, wow, wow. Right, I'm going to stop here. Oh wow, this is so cool. Very, very sad to say it, but I think this will be the last long trip of the year, and I'll just be using the bike for going to work, short little trips and things like that. Just think it's too cold now. I'm just going to take my time here and enjoy the view. Wow, pretty. So I've brought the bike inside the garage, and she's looking a lot cleaner. I can't believe how much dirt was on her. I found leaves stuck inside the mudguard at the back there. Yeah, so the chain's looking great. I've checked the oil and that's fine. And I just wanted to go over a couple of things that I've actually modified to the bike. It's nothing major, but something that I wanted straight away. So the first thing is the wing mirrors. So I've got the Moton. I think that was the first thing that I did. I actually took them into Triumph when I picked the bike up, because I just hated the standard mirrors that came with it. I actually prefer the bar ones, but even at that you can have them so that they come down rather than sitting up. The other thing is the bars, crash bars, Moton as well. So they're very sleek, and as you can see, they don't stick out too far, but enough to protect it as well, like if I ever dropped the bike or had a wee accident. I've got the quad lock, which has been there since day one. I've got the USB connection on the bottom. It's hardwired underneath the tank to the wire directly to the battery, so I'll never have to think about it. But it's got the vibration dampener on it, and I've got the case for my phone, so I just put that on and off, easy enough. The other thing is an ear tag, which I've got fitted to the bike should anything happen to it or it gets taken. Well, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 things that I'd like to get modified on the bike for next year, and that would be, I'm thinking the mudguard. I do love the classic look on it. It is very sleek. I think I'd like something less bulky though. The only thing with that is that if you remove the mudguard, you need to replace the lights. So I need to take those away and possibly put them onto fixtures, like the small billet ones. But the only the only thing with that though is if I do the rear ones, right, I'm going to want to do the front as well, because I'd probably have them matching. So that's food for thought. The next big thing, well, not big thing, but major thing that I really need to get is panniers. So I need to get the brackets. I have been looking endlessly at panniers. I'm really fussy. I want locked ones that are weatherproof, but I want that kind of urban look to it. I want to keep that look to the bike. So I'm on the hunt for them. I'm constantly looking at panniers, and I think I'd like to change the seat. Few people online have suggested the black ones that you get, because of the black on black. I mean, I think black on black is probably quite dated now. I remember when everyone wanted black on black for their bike, but I think either the pinstripe or the diamond checkered. Not 100% sure which one yet. Anyway, I'll put that up and show you, and you can let me know which one you think would look best on her anyway. I've had some amazing trips on the bike this year. Thank you all for watching my little trips, staying with me, enjoying it as well as much as I have. And I'm looking forward to next year to see what trips are going to come ahead.